My hands will never leave my wrists. My sleeves are rolled up. Watch as I take this lighter from here, and a flame will appear at the hand. Watch, hand empty. A coin appears at the fingertip. Of course, you can take this coin over here, push it over here, and it comes out over here. Of course, you can take it from here and rub it over here, and it comes out over here. What you can do, like me, I haven't had my lunch yet, so. Oh, that burns. That burns, that does. Oh. Got any Randy? Yo, Dan Tricks here, doing tricks again and learning from books and having fun with you. I hope you're all well. I'm looking forward to a convention coming in the near future, so hopefully we'll see you there. You know the one. I hope you enjoyed that little trick there with the flame. I was doing that at a gig the other day. It went down quite well. Rather serious gig. It was early in the day, so people weren't generally drinking, and it does help when people drink, and when they wear glasses as well, because you can't see a thing. So today I want to try something a little different. I want to learn a trick with you from a book. And now I have already learned the trick. This intro I've done afterwards, but honestly today is the only time I have seen this trick. I've learned this trick. I swear to God, on my kid's life, on my dog's life, everything's life, my missus' life. I only learnt this earlier on today. I've spent all morning practicing this effect. It's a bit of a classic. I like the trick. I think it's great. I'll just show you it once now, just so you can see what it looks like. So what do you think to that? That's a really nice effect, and I only learnt it this morning. I've been practicing it, and this video I'm trying to keep short and sweet, and I'm not putting in too much detail because I don't want to bore you with it all. You set yourself up, get ready to go. Let's delve in and see how I learnt this effect and where from. So let's get into it. I'll see you after. Okay, so here we have my book collection on. As you can see, there's a few books here. Now, we've got Valerino over here. This is a lovely book. Jean-Paul Valerino. Very good, but quite advanced. I don't think we're going to do that. I think I want to go for something visual. The book that's standing out for me is actually the Tarbell Course in Magic, and actually volume 4, because it was the very first one I bought from the set. Also, Mark Wilson's Complete Course in Magic, which is another very good book, and it's got all sorts in there. We've got Card College here, but everyone does card tricks. Let's go for something, different. I want to go for something visual, fairly easy to do, because I don't want it to take up too much time and you get bored. Apocalypse books are fantastic. Harry Lane, this is the last one I bought. Very nice, so I suppose we could do one out of here, although there is a lot in here, and it might take me a while to find something. Paul Harris there as well, Art of Astonishment, which is a fantastic book, and I've covered loads from that set, and also Jay Sankey's books, they're really good as well, so it's got some great material in that. Let me have a little look through this book, and let's have a little look through the Tarbell Course in Magic Volume 4. I'm going to have a quick flick through, I'm not going to spend ages, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've had a quick flick through. I went through the Tarbell Course in Magic Volume 4. Couldn't really find anything in there that I wanted to do. It was a lot of card effects, silk, Chinese thumb link, like with a string around the thumbs. And actually I found something in here which sounds very, very good. Crazy Kleenex. And it says here, wish you could see this one performed. It would fool you badly. Straight away, that made me you know. It's a torn and restored Kleenex trick. You start clean, only one sheet of tissue and hands empty. This effect is worth your year's subscription. Or more. Mark devised it while studying with Tony Slidini. You will recognise a Slidini touch or two. It will take some explaining. Follow along, preferably while you're seated at a table and with a box of tissues at hand. It's a great one to do when you've got a cold. Let's get into it, see what we can do, learn this effect. Hopefully it won't take too long. Let's see how it goes. So, we're all set up. Got my stand, got my book, got my glasses, and most importantly, a box of Kleenex tissues. Gotta be Kleenex, gotta stick to the program, people. Let's crack on and see if we can learn this effect. I'm just gonna quickly read through it. Let's go. Okay, so right, we're gonna follow along. Probably the easiest way of doing this. A little bit of preparation. Open out one tissue and table it flat. The centre crease is up, down, not left, right. It is not up, down. Where is the centre crease? My ones haven't got a centre crease. Up, down, not left, right. Okay, so these tissues may be slightly different to the ones that he's using in here. Lay a piece flat, like so, with the creases going up and down, and then it says tear the single layer down to about the centre of the width, figure 1, just there, to about halfway, like so. Now fold the tissue in half along the centre crease, and then once more in half the same way, lengthwise. You do this, and then you do that, keeping this piece, and then you fold it over. You fold it over like so, and then you place figure 3, as you can see. Place the package on your right thigh, the separating corner at the bottom of the package and pointing away from you. This piece here is going to be on your leg like that, facing away. Obviously you don't want the spectators to see this. To perform, show the matching Kleenex tissue, both sides. Make sure you don't make a big thing about your hands being empty. And you hold it like this with the fingers, like so. So you've got the thumb and the finger free, and you tear down, like so, placing that piece there. And as you do this, as you place it, your hand comes down and then back up. And then you tear again, and as your hand comes down, slightly over center, comes down, taking that piece. I don't know, it's a bit of a pickle, so then what you do, you steal the piece, placing everything on the table, tear the corner piece off, place it over here. You then, as you tear, you grab this with your thumb. So I have the piece on my lap, I tear from here, I then tear again, picking up the piece like so, and then it goes from here. This is the piece because I've got it behind. So as you prepare this piece, you take the top layer and you tear down to the centre like so, and then folding it over like that, keeping the torn piece over here, and then you create this flap, and then the book says to fold that over like so, and then you're left with this piece here, and it says to place it on your knee like that. Fingers come down and you grab this piece. I personally think it'd be better like that, but maybe I'm getting it wrong, and then come up. And then you've got this piece and you put this at the back, like so. That's one in front, and then 2 you grab, and then you place that on there like so, and then you lay everything on the table, taking the piece, placing it in the corner over there. Now this is the first time I'm going to perform for you. It might look terrible, but let's set this up. So the setup is, you take one layer, the top layer, that down to about halfway, folding it like so, and then keeping the torn piece on the outside, creating this flappy bit like so. Unfold that and then place it on your knee down here like that. Then you've got this edge bit you can grab with your fingers. Show your hands, watch carefully, and what you do, you come up, show that piece, and then again come down, stealing that piece, obviously you've earned that, placing them there. I will place them on the top.
Then what I do is I reach over here, take this piece, blow them, ditching the other piece, and then, as you can see, this piece is now restored. Oh, magic! And look, there you go.
With its piece missing, and that matches somehow, and that is crazy Kleenex. There you go, the first time I've actually performed it for you. I hope I've done it justice. I'm going to keep practicing, and I'll show you again in a minute. So what do you think to that nice effect there? So in the end I went for Harry Lorraine's Apocalypse volumes 11 to 15. So this was the last book I bought from the Apocalypse sets of books, which is fantastic. Now I have all 4. Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Thanks. Cheers. I went to a nice charity shop the other day and I saw this vase and I thought, that looks nice. So I went over to the lady at the counter and I said to her, how much would you take off for cash? She said, everything but me earrings. Crazy Kleenex, 1803. A little bit of a setup, and I think you could probably do that with a napkin. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it at the next convention, see what people think. Tried to cut out all the boring bits, but I did spend a lot of time reading it and going over it, and the actual folding of the tissue was a little bit confusing, but I got there in the end. It's a great method where actually you can show your hand completely empty, everything in the tissue, and as you're tearing it, that's when you actually steal the restored pieces. As you're going to reach that piece, that's when you ditch the torn pieces, come out. It takes a little bit of practice. What do you think? Let me know down there in that comment section. So I had to rush a friend to the hospital the other day to A&E. He had a Quality Street chocolate stuck down his windpipe, and the doctor said, what, the purple one? I said, yeah, that's him. Also, let me know what effects you want to see, what effects you want me to learn, what books you want to see, or your recommendations. Bring them on, love them, love your recommendations. Also, if you haven't, subscribe and press the bell so you get notified of all my videos. Plenty in it for you, him, her, and whatever that is. What is that? And please smash that like button because I really, really appreciate it. And the more likes, the better. And she's coming. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.